Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Viewers, welcome to my online geography class. Today our topic is the earth movements and their causes. The earth is movements. The earth makes two kinds of movements which take place at the same time, rotation and revolution. It means both occur at the same time. So, and their names are rotation and revolution. The earth is rotation. Earth rotates from west to east and makes one complete round every 24 hours. It means our earth rotates from west to east around its axis, and it makes one rotation or one complete rotation around its axis in 24 hours. When the earth rotates around its axis, half the surface of the earth faces the sun and receive its light. The other half is in darkness. Due to this rotation, day and night came into being. In this detail, we read and we see that our earth rotates on its axis and it completes one rotation or one complete round on its axis in 24 hours, and during this movement around its axis, its half part receive the sunlight and other half don't receive the light and remain in darkness. So on the half side where sunlight reaches will be the day, and to the other side where sunlight does not reach will be the night. We can see in this diagram the description of the previous slide, in which we say that our earth rotates on its axis in anti-clockwise direction, mean west to east, and half of the earth receive the sunlight and the other half remain in darkness. The part which receive the light, there will be day, and the part which does not receive the light, there will be the night. This is the sun, these are the sun rays, and this is the earth, this is its axis, and this arrow show the direction of movement of the earth, which we already know that our earth move from west to east. It means it moves in this way, and our clock moves in this way, so its movement is anti-clockwise. During this movement around its axis, the movement of the earth cause the phenomena which is called day and night creation. Earth is revolution. Its mean move around a thing. So as the earth revolves around the sun, its axis remain fixed at an angle of 66.5 degrees to the plane of its orbit, and due to this, the four seasons, summer, autumn, winter and summer of the year, and different lengths of the day and night at different places take place. These four seasons names are given here, and first of all we see this word description, revolutions or revolves. This is the sun and this is the elliptical path around the sun on which our earth move. Our earth move in on this elliptical path around the sun, and when this earth is on different places from the sun, their seasons will be different. For example, when it will be here, the season will be spring, and when it will be here, there will be some summer, and when it will be here, then there will be autumn, and when it will be here, then there will be winter. In the next slides, we see all the description of these four positions, and these four positions show different four season: summer solstice, autumn equinox, winter solstice, spring. These four phenomena basically are related to season. Summer solstice mean this is the phenomena which occur mostly on the date of 21 to 22 in June in the northern hemisphere, when officially the summer start in the northern hemisphere. Autumn equinox, that's date are 22 to 23rd September, and winter solstice mean 22 to 23rd December, and spring 21st to 22 March. In this diagram, we can understand clearly all the phenomena related to the revolution of the earth around the sun. We have already know that our earth move from west to east on its own axis, and same from west to east on around the sun. If we say that our earth is here and it is moving in this direction, so the researchers say that in northern hemisphere the summer start from 21st June or from 22 June, and this phenomena is called the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, and at this time it will be known as winter solstice in the northern hemisphere. So summer in the northern hemisphere, winter in the southern hemisphere. It start from June and end to August. After August or up to September, we can say that they start from 21st June and goes on up to 22 or 21 September, and from 22 or 23rd September, the next season, which is known as spring, started. It is also known as it is autumn. Sorry, it is autumn equinox in the northern hemisphere and spring in the southern hemisphere. When they started, then this season goes up to 22 December or 21 December, when in the northern hemisphere there will be the winter solstice, and in the southern hemisphere there will be the summer solstice. Like this, there in June there was summer and there was winter. Now in December there is winter and there is summer. So when it is started winter, it goes up to 21st March. After 21st March, the next season is started, which is called the spring, and it goes up to next 20 June. We can say that basically there is the difference of 4 months. So we can see that the earth continuously revolve around the sun, and due to its revolution different seasons came into being, and at the same time two different seasons are on the earth. Mean if there is summer in the northern hemisphere, so at the same time there will be winter in the northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. So if there is spring, at the same time in the southern hemisphere there will be the autumn. This is the sun. These are the rays of the sunlight which strike on the earth. This topic was all about the movements of the earth, and we see that there are basically two movements of the earth, which names we learned. that rotation and revolution. Rotation mean the movement of the earth around its own axis. Revolution mean the movement of the earth around the sun. If anyone asked from us that how day and night came into being, we say that due to the rotation of the earth on its axis. If anyone asked from us that how the season came into being, so we can say that due to the revolution of the earth around the sun caused the season. And if anyone asked that there are how many seasons, then we can say that there are four seasons: summer, autumn, winter, and spring. And some people can ask some question related to these terms, that what is summer solstice, what is winter solstice, what is spring equinox, and what is the autumn equinox. So we can say summer solstice mean the date from which summer start in the northern hemisphere, and the date from which winter start from the in the northern hemisphere, which is 22 December. And spring equinox, the date from which spring start in the northern hemisphere. The autumn equinox, the date on which autumn start in the northern hemisphere. Hope so this short but more important topic of geography will be clearly understandable for you people. Inshallah ta'ala, we will meet with next video. Allah Hafiz.